in people's lives,
in people's life, in people's lives,
there's only maybe half dozen,
there are only maybe half dozen,
7, 8 categories that
7, 8 categories
really matter. Most
that really matter. Most people,
they major in minor
they major in minor things.
They focus on stuff
They focus on stuff that doesn't matter.
that doesn't matter. They know
That
more
doesn't
about
matter. They know more about
this celebrity going
this celebrity going in
in and out of rehab
and out of rehab
than they do about their
than they do about their own
own personal development.
personal development.
But I look at, say, if you
But I look at it and say,
look at your body,
if you look at your body,
without that, everything else
without that, everything else
is out the door.
is
You don't
out the door.
want to be richest man
You don't want to be the richest man
in the graveyard.
in the graveyard.
That's not going to do it. If there
That's not nothing.
is energy, if there's
If there is energy, if there is
vitality, if
vitality,
there's strength,
if there is strength,
it's going to show up in your relationship.
it's gonna show up in your relationship.
It's going to show up in your
It's
business.
gonna show up in your business.
It's going to show up in your life.
It's gonna show up in your life.
That's it. You got to master it.
That's something you got to master.
You can't dabble.
You can't dabble.
It's too important.
It's too important.
Emotions.
Emotions are everything.
I mean,
I mean,
you got a ton of money.
you got a ton of money.
You got everybody loves you,
Everybody loves you.
and your primary
And your primary emotions are
emotions are pissed off and frustrated.
pissed off and frustrated.
Then your life's pissed off and frustrated.
Then your life is pissed off and frustrated.
No matter if you got $1 billion or a million
Doesn't matter if you got $1 billion.
people loving you, your life is
Your life is not great.
not great.
Not great.
Relationships,
Relationships,
intimate relationships especially,
intimate relationships,
where the
especially,
most juice in life comes
is where the most joy in life comes from.
from. It's where the most pain comes from.
It's where the most pain comes from most
Most
people.
people. It's worth mastering
It's worth mastering
instead of dabbling.
instead of dabbling.
Really looking
Really looking at
at what are you going to do with your
what are you going to do with your time
time and mastering your time instead
and mastering your time
of having a check.
instead of having a checklist and
Once you
crossing
cross it all
off
off, you can mistake
on
movement
off.
for
You can mistake movement for
achievement.
achievement.
I want to
I want to
squeeze out that time.
squeeze out that time.
What matters.
What matters?
Creates value for me and for
That creates value for me and for everyone.
everyone I care
And
about.
for everyone I care about and
Well,
love.
what about your career or
What about your career
your business
or your business
and the mastery of that?
and the mastery of that instead of dabbling?
Most businesses are dabbling.
Most businesses are dabblers.
That's why they don't make it. 96%,
That's why
and
96%
in a 10-year period of time,
in a 10-year period of time,
4% make.
4% make it.
That doesn't even mean they're profitable.
That doesn't even mean they're profitable.
And it does not mean they're
And it does not mean they're enjoying
enjoying themselves.
Themselves.
Or they're getting any
or they are getting anybody else to feel
anybody else to feel
good.
really
good.
mastering
Really mastering money.
money. So that it's not,
So that is not a question in your
not a
life.
question in your life. You can
It's a question in your life if you can do
do and be and give
and be and give and share.
and share as much as
And you must share as much as you want.
you want. You're not stressed about it.
And you're not stressed about it.
You live in a place of fun. It's
You are living in the place of abundance.
Then spiritually,
And then spiritually,
really, I think,
I think
I don't tell people what to
I don't tell people what to believe
believe
spiritually,
but I believe that
but I believe that
ultimately, whatever you believe, you got to
ultimately, whatever you believe,
live it, and it should lead
you got to, and it is to lead to
growing and giving.
growing and giving.
If you're growing, you feel
If you're growing, you feel alive.
alive. If you're
You feel
giving, you
alive.
feel
If you are giving, you feel
10 times more alive.
10 times more alive.
And I think if someone
If someone
can celebrate
can celebrate
and give, then
and
that's
give,
spiritual state. So
then that is the spiritual
to me, those
state.
years I look
So
at
to
mastery,
me,
you know,
though,
business for
business
sure,
for sure,
it's the areas of life
but it's the areas of life
that matter most, and
that matter most,
most of where we spend our time
and most of where we spend our time.
doesn't make
It doesn't make
people feel fulfilled.
people feel fulfilled.
That's why the average person
That's why the average person
is not fit
is not fit
and healthy. The average
and
person
healthy.
is
The
not
average
in a
person is not in a relationship.
relationship where they have tremendous passion.
Where they have a tremendous passion.
You know, I'm not a dummy.
I'm not a dummy. I'm not a positive thinker.
a positive thinker. I know the
I know the truth.
truth. The average person is not
The average person is not
successful in business.
successful
The average person
in
is not
business. The average person is not
earning what they want.
earning what they want to earn.
But you know what? Very
But you know what? Very
few
few people have those things, but a few
do. A few
do,
are
a
happy,
few
fulfilled,
are happy, fulfilled,
spiritually alive,
spiritually alive,
financially strong. Their
financially strong.
business is growing.
Their business is growing.
They have passion,
They have a passionate
love affairs,
love affairs,
and I'm obsessed with
and
finding
I'm obsessed with
the few who do it,
fighting few who do,
find out what they do different,
and finding out what they do different and
teaching to everybody.
teaching to it everybody.
Everyone's going to measure
Everyone's going to measure themselves differently
Everyone values things
because everyone values things differently.
differently. Some people value
Some people value
success or
success or
significance.
significance.
Some people value love more.
Some people value love more.
Some value just
Some people value just
basic levels of certainty.
basic levels of certainty.
So when I look at the specific
So when I look at the specific
metrics, I
metrics,
really look at
I really look at
metrics of what are the
metrics of what are the things
things that need to be
that
measured
needed to be measured
to know if your life
to
is
know if your life is gonna work or not.
So I look at it as
So I look at it as
our whole lives are guided
our whole lives are guided
moment to moment by
moment to moment by the state in green.
learning how to change your state.
Learning how to change your state.
Not bullshit, not fake,
Not pose, not fake.
but to go
Not
from
bullshit, not
pissed
fake.
off,
But to go from pissed off,
frustrated,
frustrated,
freaked out,
freaked out, to back
back in
in your
center,
center,
or creative,
or creative,
determined,
or determined, or something that's gonna move
or
you
something that's
forward.
going to move you forward. It's going to
Some move move you forward. That's going to create better quality of life for you and
Create a
others.
better quality of life for you and others. That's a critical skill
That's a critical
set.
skill set.
So moment to moment in our life
So moment to moment, our life
is controlled by our
is controlled by our state.
states. You know, if you're in an angry state,
If you're in any angry, if you're in an angry state,
you're going to respond differently
you're going to respond differently.
if you're feeling playful.
And then if you are feeling
But what
playful,
controls those states
what controls those states long term is the model of the world.
your worldview. And I look
The worldview.
at that as having
And I look at that as having
as
as
a
a
metric
metric.
three things that I
Metric. Three things. Three things
look at. I look to
that I look at. I look
see
to see
first what are
first
the
what
targets
are the targets
you're after.
you're after.
Target is
The target is
everybody has
different
different
goals
goals and dreams
and
desires.
dreams and desires.
But as I travel around the world,
But there I travel around the world
to 100 countries,
to 100 countries.
I started going,
I started going,
holy shit, I'm seeing the same
holy state, I think the same
problems.
problems.
What's underneath it? I began
Once I understand it, I began
to see that
to see that
there are these same
there's these same
6 human needs
6 human needs
that we all have. The
that we all have,
same
the same needs.
needs. We all have a need for
Certainty, security, uncertainty, variety, significance, love, growth,
that
contribution.
we can avoid pain and we can have some pleasure, some comfort. We all need uncertainty. We need variety, or we feel dead inside. If you're totally certain you're bored, if you have total variety, you like freak out. And it's not a balance. It's learning which of these you need more as a person. Everyone's developed a different set of values in that area.
The need for
For
significance,
significance, to feel unique,
to feel unique, special, important.
special, important. The need to
The need to feel
feel
love,
love, the need to
feel
grow.
love, the need to grow,
and the need to
and
contribute.
and the need to contribute.
Some people value
Some people value
certainty
certainty.
at the top of
That's the top
their
of
list.
their
That's
list.
their center
That's the center
of their target.
of their target.
I don't want to do anything else. I
I don't want to do anything unless
know it's going to work.
I know it's going to work.
I don't do anything unless it's
I
the
don't want to do anything unless it's the same.
same. If you change anything, they
If you train anything, they
freak out.
Freak out.
If certainty is the number
If certainty is the number
one thing
one
on your
thing
list,
on your list,
everyone has the same needs.
everyone has the same needs.
But if it's number one,
But if it's number one,
I know how your life's going to be.
I
can
know how your life is going to be.
predict the direction of your
I
life,
can predict the direction of your life
and therefore the
and therefore the
destination
destination
to some extent.
to some extent. To some extent.
If you're driven by love
If you're driven by love first,
first, you want
First.
certainty too, but love
you want certainty too.
is higher, you're
The love is higher,
going to behave very differently.
you're going to behave very
But if
differently
you're driven by
than if you're driven by significance.
significance, I have to be the one.
I have to be the one. I have to be
So
the
I
one.
look to see
So I look to see
which of those needs
which of those needs
are the top
are the top
two on your list because they
two on your list because
Control your
they
life.
control your life.
the two that most people
The two that most people
People have 90%
have 90%
of the planet
of the planet
use said, of all
if
these
you said of all these needs,
which one do you
which one do you
really focus
really
on
focus on most day to day?
day to day? Everybody wants love.
Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love.
What do you focus on? Most
What do you focus on?
people focus
Most
on
people focus on
being significant. We live
being significant. We
in a
live
Facebook
in a Facebook world
world where people fake their
where people fake
life, put
their
new
life,
filters,
but new filter
make it look different
make it look different
than it really is.
than it really is.
Tell stories that you know
Tell stories that
are totally full of it to make themselves
are totally full of it to make themselves look good.
look good. Because we
Look
live in
good.
this kind of false
Because we live in this kind of false world
world where significance is more
where significance is more
important than love.
important than love.
And it separates us.
And it separates us.
And the other one that we see most
And the other one that we see most
often is certainty.
often is certainty.
People want to be certain before
People want to be certain before
they can do something.
they can do something.
You couldn't have started a business
Certainty, security, uncertainty, variety.
like you had if you were absolutely certain before you started. You can never build a business with that. You can never build a great relationship because if it's based on certainty, then
Because if it's based on certainty,
everybody's got to
then
stay the same.
everybody's
never change.
got to stay the same and never change.
Because you're never going to grow.
Which means you are never going to
Which
grow.
means you're going to be miserable.
Which means you are going to be miserable.
So my metrics
So my metrics
are, I want to find out what's
I want to find out what's driving you.
driving you.
Driving
I
you.
want to see, is it
I want to see is it healthy
healthy or
or
unhealthy?
unhealthy.
You can have two people be
You can have two people be driving by.
driven by
Driving by.
significance, though.
Significance those. Significance those.
And do it with a different
And do it with a different
set of rules. That's
set of rules.
the second piece I measure.
That's the second piece that I measure.
The beliefs and rules that have
The beliefs and rules
to fulfill
of
that.
how to fulfill that target.
But I want to be more
I want to be more
clear about something.
clear about something.
An extraordinary life is like
An extraordinary life is like
life on your terms,
on your terms,
and there's two parts.
and there are two paths.
Part one, to have an
Part one, to have an
extraordinary life,
extraordinary life
is master
is mastering the skill
of the science of
skill
achievement.
of the science of achievement.
How do I take what I
How do I take what
envision and make it
I envision
real?
and make it real?
I do that quicker,
And how will I do that quicker,
faster, better, easier.
faster, better, easier?
The ability to manifest
The ability to manifest
what you come up with
what you come up with
and make it real, like
and make it real,
you've done with your company.
like you've done with your
That's a
company.
skill set.
That's a skill set.
I spend unbelievable
I've spent an unbelievable
amount of time helping people
amount
do it
of
faster,
time
quicker,
helping people to eat faster,
better, showing the shortcuts,
quicker, and faster, showing them the
teaching them the strategies,
teaching them the strategies,
modeling what works. You
modeling what works.
save yourself a
You can save yourself a decade.
But
But
I would submit to you that
I will submit to you that
having done this for 30 years,
having done this for 38 years,
with
38 years with you now.
50 million people
50 million people
on the stage.
at this stage.
I can tell you that
I can tell you that